Hey Capricorn, welcome to your December reading. The very first two cards that you get are to sleep and safe travels from Saint Christopher. To sleep and safe travels. Both of these cards usually come up when somebody's going through a pretty rough time, because Saint Christopher is stepping in and he's carrying you right now. And it looks like you got a lot of support. It looks like for some of you things are going on and you're just overall it feels like that in-between place. It feels like that in-between place where there's still some focus in the past while you're trying to get some going for the future. It feels like it's in between, and spirit and the universe and the energies are really pushing everyone to go forward. And it feels like you might be trying to sort of hold on, but things just, overall it just feels like maybe things just aren't working. And this could be why. This could be why, because you're trying to potentially hold on to things from the past that need to be let go, maybe. It could just be that you're just going through a hard time. I mean, this is a really elegant card, just saying, with just so much compassion in both of these cards. Sometimes if we're not sure what to do, it is a really good idea to just take a nap. Just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Things can come to you in dreams. Answers, solutions can come in dreams. Emotions can be released in dreams. So sleeping and that you're being carried. And then the very next card says everything's going to be okay. So yeah, it feels like some of you are having a pretty hard time. My heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you. I'm sending you empowerment and clarity and compassion and love. That's what it feels like I want to send to you. Everything's going to be all right, though. You're just in that in-between place. Have faith. Your prayers are being answered. Now this card and this card, to have faith, Spirit's with you. The Holy Spirit is with you, bringing you peace about the fact that this in-between place, or I should say, the things that might be going on right now are actually answered prayers. They're actually part of Spirit's orchestration in answering your prayers. So what this says is your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So this is from Sandalphon. So if your prayers have been answered and yet it feels like you're in this place where everything's just sort of falling apart, it's sometimes that's what's required to get to the next step. So this brings a lot of peace. And this one, while the first cards, kind of want to go first and go, you know what, you're being carried. It's okay. Everything's going to be all right. And this one is sort of top and center, saying, it's just this in-between place of your prayers getting answered. The things that you're wanting are on their way, but this is just some of the steps in between on the way to that. You're getting support too. Some of the struggles that might be going on with relationships. Samuel is saying that he's helping you with sort of struggles with a soulmate. I believe we're all kind of soul mates in some way. If you end up in a relationship with someone, there's definitely something to that you can learn from. Souls come together on purpose, right? So Samuel is saying that he's helping you with your relationship. So it feels like there might be struggles going on in relationship, especially relationships. But it feels like it's affecting everything. It feels very sort of all-encompassing for you guys. In terms of your energy, it feels like this situation, maybe with a soulmate in a relationship, is really kind of rocking your world to where Saint Christopher is stepping in to carry you through these challenging times. It's like he's carrying you through this river, this muck, right? This difficult, challenging journey. He's carrying you, so it's tough. And then this card is coming up. Now this one has a couple of meanings. Mother, daughter, sister, wife. It could be that this is the relationship that's struggling. So if you're in relationship with a female, it could be that that's where some of the struggles are. At the same time, and this is kind of a turning point too, at the same time, this is where in the reading they give you some things that you can do besides sleeping, some more things that you can do, and one of them has to do with this card in terms of connecting with someone that you feel really strongly and safe with, that you can, just sort of someone that you could cry on their shoulder and you would be safe doing that. A strong feminine person in your life who can be supportive and compassionate and loving to sort of help you through this difficult time. So yeah, so this one is having two meanings. So where one might be the relationship struggle, the other is find some women in your life, daughter, sister, wife, who would support you with this, that you can talk to. You're getting also that you're seeing it accurately. So this one's to come back. You're seeing the situation accurately overall. You're seeing that this relationship maybe is it's in a struggle. And now Shamuel is helping you. What does this say? Helping you with the relationship. So it could be that it's meant to be, and you're just in a struggle. I've seen and heard a lot lately, just the last month or so, about twin flames coming together, that a lot of twin flames are coming together, and that it's not exactly like we've kind of imagined twin flame perfection to be. Like, okay, oh, it's my other half and we're just going to click together and it's just going to be amazing and wonderful. I've heard that is actually turning out not to be the case. Sometimes those twin flames can be really challenging. So it could be that that's the situation. For some of you, okay. They're saying that you'll know. So if this is a twin flame or a soulmate, they're saying that you'll know if that's the case. Or for others of you, this is a relationship from the past. It came to you because of what what your beliefs were and where you were resonating at the time that you met this person. But maybe it's run its course and it's time to let go of it. So in that sense, then Shamuel will be helping you with sort of the closure of that relationship and being able to move on. And again, they're saying you will know, or you would know, tap in, that you'll know if this is a relationship that you want to continue working on and he's helping, or that it's time to end it and he's helping. One or the other. Along with you knowing, with this card, what wants to come up with this one is Babaji. And what they want you to notice is the image. Notice all this light around his head, the intellect, the knowing in the intellect. You'll know, you're seeing it accurately. Whatever the situation is with this relationship, you're seeing it. Now, she's also coming back saying, that there could be challenges with the mother, the sister, the daughter. You could be having challenges in that respect too. In addition to a relationship, you could be having challenges there too. Either way, you'll know. You'll know what it is, who it is. And Babaji is coming in to say that all of this is in your intellect, that you're knowing what's going on. And see how his hands are together. See how this is lit up around his head, but it's also lit up around his heart space. And his hands are in front of his heart space. And what he's inviting you to do is bring some of that wisdom together and into your heart space so that you can express your feelings to this person, listening to your own feelings. So it's like, so it's coming up next to this one. So it's like there's a lot of intellect. There's a lot of knowingness in the intellect in terms of what's going on. And so in order to address this relationship and sort of help, so he's helping you, but also to sort of resolve it for yourself as much. He's inviting you to bring what you know in your head space, in your mental space, bring that together and bring that into your heart space and feel into what the situation is, what's required to make it work or to end it, what would, help with closure, to get really clear about how you feel about it. Not just how you know about it, but get clear about how you feel about it. The relationship, whatever it is. We're also getting to remember to breathe. Ooh, I just wanted to take a big deep breath for you guys. I can feel you. Just kind of exhale, like you'll know what to do. Feel into your heart space. Feel into the situation. What could you do? It feels like, this is coming up in other readings too, to have some really deep, heartfelt, authentic conversations with some people in our lives here to help some of these things release. If it's a twin flame and you're meant to be together, it's still, if emotions are just getting completely stirred up with this relationship, it's really good to have some great conversations where, some things from the past can just get cleared up and released. If the relationship is meant to end, it's a great way to do, just sort of get the closure on it. So remember to breathe. Just take some deep breaths. Remember to breathe. They're also inviting you to clear out some clutter. You also got to come out of the closet. They're talking about clearing out the closet. Clearing out the closet. Declutter. Feng Shui. That's something sort of on the surface, in the outer world, that you can do, right? That one is something that you can do. It's kind of connected to intellect and doing. That's something that you can do that will affect your heart space and your emotional space automatically. So they're saying clear, declutter. Anything that doesn't serve you anymore, anything that reminds you of things that don't serve you anymore, just get rid of them. Goodwill, right? Or just throw some things out, just declutter, clear things out that you don't need anymore. You're very gifted. Now look at this. You're very gifted, smart, intelligent. Yes, you've got that intellect and very, very talented. You also have this inner wisdom. Now this wisdom is coming in terms of the intellect coming into the heart space, and the experiences that you've been through give you wisdom. And so Athena is coming in with the owl saying you are very wise. You have this inner wisdom. And she's coming up to say, okay, this one wants to come with you. You're seeing the situation accurately. You're very wise and you know what to do. You're seeing it accurately. You're very talented and intelligent. You see things and you have an inner wisdom. And with that wisdom, meaning head and heart connected, equals wisdom. Head plus heart equals wisdom. And you know what to do. Once you connect with your heart space, you connect your intellect with your heart space, it's like you'll know what you need to do. Whatever that is, whatever the situation is. And then you also are getting, goodbye to the old, hello to the new. This could be old in terms of this relationship not working anymore, but it could also be out with the old in terms of who you are, who you want to be now. Connecting into your feelings, clearing out clutter and getting clarity on, what do you really, really, really want? In these deep, heartfelt conversations, talk about your feelings. Listen to your feelings, talk about your feelings, and trust what you get. And, out with the old you. Out with the old way of looking at things. Out with old ways of being that don't serve you anymore, and in with the new. And there is much talking about that, you know. Now in this card there's a lot of you know, it's like a big party. There's a whole bunch of people. They're having a big, like a whole bunch of new sort of people, but it doesn't necessarily feel like that for you guys. It feels more like a new you on who you want to be. And it feels like you're in this in-between place where you're still kind of trying to figure that out because certain things aren't working. But as you have some great conversations, clear out the clutter. That's something you can do. So do that and get curious about how that affects your emotional and your heart, how you feel about things and how you feel in your space. But right next to this one, out with the old, in with the new, you're getting sweetness. And what this one is saying, what she's saying is to be good to yourself. That's what I kept hearing. Be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. Even if you're in between and confused and don't know what to do and you're not sure what's happening, be good to yourself. Be at least as good to yourself as he is being to you, right? He's carrying you. So be sure that you have compassion for yourself in this sort of in-between place. Hello, goodbye, hello. You know, it's challenging. So be good to yourself. That's how your reading wants to end, is to be good to yourself.